Hi guys. It's the afternoon. I went out last night and I drank a little bit too much. I'm not one to drink that often, so I'm feeling a little bit set back. I did have a shower. I'm gonna go in with Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer and just really work that into my face. I'm playing around with the setup again to figure out what's easy for you guys and where I'm facing the camera, but still able to help you guys out. It's hard. I'm trying to figure out somewhere good because my camera's not my camera. My mirror is on the side, so I don't know if it'd be better if I had it straight down below, but then I would have to bend down to look at you guys. So it's kind of hard. Excuse my wet hair. Obviously, I just told you that I got out of the shower. Last night I went to the friend's house and she asked if I wanted to come over for a few drinks, her and her significant other. I'm going in now with the Maybelline Dream Fresh BB Cream in light to medium, and it's a sheer coverage. And I'm just putting that on my fingertips. Don't mind my nails. I'm a hairstylist, and I thought about it. I thought, should I paint my nails? Should I not? And then I thought, you know what? I know I wear gloves, but my nails, even when I shampoo, tend to get dirty. And I could have painted my nails for you guys so I'd have pretty nails and things like that. But then I thought, if you guys want to judge me on my nails, then go to one of those high-end YouTube channels and stop watching me. Pretty much, period. It's just my nails. It's just because they look dirty. And I know that stinks, and I probably should add a little, when I bleach someone's hair, I should maybe add a little to my nails. I know that sounds terrible, but how else could I do it? I did used to get my nails done on the regular, but I started begrudging it because it's every 3 weeks and you have to get it done. And when your hands are in and out of water, they sometimes lift and then hair gets caught in them and it's not fun. So I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me and Fair. And I'm just going to put that in areas that I think have a little bit of redness. So kind of under my eyes, around my nose, maybe a couple on the top, and my chin. I'm not going to bother with my 3 acne spots. It's just Sunday, and I'm going to use my fingers, and I'm going to work that in on my lid and around my eyes, and just patting motions. I don't know what I'm going to get up to today. My friend is out from out west. She flew down from out west with her 2 kids, and she asked if I wanted to go to the beach, and I thought about it. But I have a daughter, and she's at her dad's this week, and I didn't really want to go to the beach. I did and I didn't. Because of last night and drinking, which I don't normally do. I'm a little bit tired, and tomorrow I'm having a play date with some old high school friends, so I thought I might as well be rested, and then this way I can get things done around my place, which I haven't gotten anything done. It's like 12 o'clock. So I've had a shower, so that's about it. I'm not gonna bother powdering today because my skin is really dry. I should have drank a little bit more water last night, which I didn't. I did have a full glass of it before I went to bed with the Tylenol. So I'm gonna go in with the Easy Breezy Brow by CoverGirl. And this one is in Honey Brown. Now, that being said, I used to use a Honey Brow pencil, and I loved it. And there was never a pencil that I had ever used that I loved as much as my Honey Brown pencil. And it makes me sad. I haven't found it at any of my local shoppers. Now, I probably should look, maybe, we have like a higher end Shoppers, which is nice. It has a little bit more products and carries larger lines of certain brands, so it might just be discontinued. I don't know. I have to find a shade like that. I was so excited when this came out in Honey Brown, and I was like, woo, okay, well at least I have my Honey Brown. But I still have some of my old pencils left, And I don't want to get rid of them because I love the shade so much. This brow fiber isn't too bad. It's a little bit heavy, so if you have thicker brows and you haven't trimmed your brows, I could see it sticking to them. But again, don't mind my nails, guys. But I like this one. I do sometimes color my eyebrows when I color my hair. I am a natural redhead, but it's dulled down a bit and gone more blonde as I've gotten older. So I just find this shade kind of matches and conceals that dullness that my brows have turned into. So it's crazy that brows are so different, eh? Every day is a different day with your eyebrows, depending on the shade you use, depending on what you do. It's crazy. I'm gonna take in that old Honey Brow by CoverGirl. Love this. And I'm just gonna fill in some of the areas that need some filling in. I'm not gonna go crazy. I don't even know if I'm gonna go anywhere today. I do need to go grocery shopping, but there's something about crowds, and I thought about doing the online grocery shopping, but then I thought they can't really pick out the expiry dates for you. You can't say, oh, pick the ones at the very back, please. And same with produce. You know, they say that they pick the best produce, they hand pick it, but I can't see them going to the back of the aisle for yogurt or things that have the expiry dates, which just makes me a little bit nervous. I love the idea of it, of going online and ordering my own groceries and just picking them up. I'm gonna go in with the Morphe palette. I did customize it myself. It's a little dirty from my fingerprints. I customized it myself with shades that I've loved over time, and I've just been trying to kind of gear it towards my skin and kind of like a cool toned redhead skin tone. So, and I haven't reached for it for a while. So I'm gonna go in with this shade. I've hit pan on it already. Here's my palette. I'm gonna go in with this kind of light peach shade. I'm just gonna work that into my crease. And then I'm gonna go in on my eyelid with this kind of beigey white. And it's got a huge pigment payoff, just to kind of brighten my eyes and make me look more awake. So I'm going in with that peach with a big fluffy blender brush, and I'm just going to work that in. I have to figure out what shade that is. I'm pretty sure this is a Morphe one, but it's a light peach with a bit of a shimmer, and I'm just going to work that in to my crease in back and forth motions. This kind of look is just, that I'm doing is just kind of fresh-faced and awake vibe that I'm going for. So I'm just going to work that in windshield wiper motions back and forth my crease. And with my hood, I'm just going to pull up and flick it up. I might take that remainder and work it under my eyes. Okay, and then I'm going to take and do the other eye and then work that into the corner, and then just back and forth motions on my eyelid. Do you have one side of your face that grabs pigment more than the other? I don't know if it's because I'm left-handed and maybe I press harder on this side versus the other side, but I tend to always have a harder time with this side of my face. Even though when I was rewatching videos, it seemed that this side of my face seemed to look better than this side. So it's funny when you go back and watch videos. So my friend today, the one that I was supposed to go to the beach with, she said tonight she's having a campfire kind of cookout with her kids in the backyard. So my daughter will be home by then, so I'll get to go. I'm just going to use my ring finger, and I'm going to apply that kind of beige white on my eyelids. I'm going to take my other ring finger. Now I'm going to have two ring fingers with a kind of shade on it. And just lightly put that on the lid, nothing crazy. I'm sure if you wet the brush and applied a setting spray to this shade, it would be ultra glamorous white. I just have that feeling. I've tried that before. I really should. I'm just taking that beauty blender, like the blending brush, and I'm working it back and forth into that crease again. Okay, so now I'm going to take, I have the Sephora brand in Golden Khaki, and I'm just gonna line the inside waterline of my eye underneath, just to add some depth to my lashes. And then I'll do a little on top. I might actually go to Shoppers today, see what's new, what's out there. This is just the Sephora brand. It's pretty good. It's easy to work with. It's smooth. Normally I like doing taupe, but Golden Khaki's nice too. It's not too harsh. It's got a nice shade. And it brings out the green in my eyes. I'm not worried about being too perfect on my eyelid. So once I put the mascara on, you won't be able to see it. So it should be okay. So I'm just gonna work that into the inner waterline. Does this make anyone queasy? Touching their eye? I find it just hard when I can't blink. Just lightly, gently pulling on my eyelid. Nothing crazy. Just to kind of get... I just made a little mistake. Use my fingertips. Nothing. Don't really need to worry too much. I think I'm feeling a little bit more rushed now. I don't know why I suddenly got rushed feeling. I actually filmed this tutorial earlier this morning when I got home, around 11. But every time I didn't realize I pressed pause and then started filming and then pressed pause when I was doing things. So the video actually didn't even work, which was kind of a bummer. I was kind of sad about that. I thought, oh, my video's ruined. I'm not even gonna bother curling my lashes. I'm just gonna take this CoverGirl Fiber Supersizer in brown. I've never tried this before, but I thought I'd give it a go. I was trying to attempt getting brown mascaras and start using those instead of black. But brown mascara is extremely hard to find. Actually, today I might look for some more and take my time. I could go to the Super Shoppers that has a little bit more option and really look for some brown mascaras, because I don't know about you, I'm quite picky over mascaras. I usually like to use a thinner wand to separate my lashes and then go in with a thicker wand to add more thickness to my lashes. I'm going to do a little bit underneath, nothing crazy. Just like, this mascara is not too bad. It can clump. Obviously it's just a lower end mascara, but it was the only brown I could find. And brown's nice when you want like a soft, kind of dewy, glowy look, when you don't want to look too hard or like you've tried too hard. It just adds kind of a little bit of color to your eyelashes. I could go lighter and wipe the wand off, but I'm not too worried. Okay, so now that my eye look is complete, I might actually just with my ring finger again go with that same shade and just pop that into the corners of my eyes, just to look a little bit more awake. Like I said, I'm not going to bother powdering my face today or doing any contouring or any of that stuff. Now I'm going to go in with, I don't know if you guys have Joe Fresh in the States or anywhere across the world. Joe Fresh is part of our superstores, and in some Shoppers carry it too. So I'm going to go in with the Joe Fresh cream blush, and this cream blush is in Peach Dream. So it looks like this, and I'm just going to apply it onto my cheeks. I might actually take a little bit of the Master Glaze by Maybelline because it's a little bit darker in Coral Sheen, and just put that underneath like 2 dots. So I've got kind of, this is quite the look. Sometimes I use a brush to blend it all in, but I'm just going to use my fingers today. Today is super easy. And cream blushes are nice because when your skin, if it's dry, it will absorb into your skin. Sometimes it just disappears, which I have to be careful depending on the day. If it's too oily. If it's really dry, it will stay all day and I don't even have to put a powder on top of it, which that's always exciting. I'm going to put a little on my top of my lid. Just the excess that's left over from my fingertips. And then I'm just going to work this one in with my fingers. This is the side that I tend to get more pigment on. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just how I use my hand or what. So I'm just going to blend that in with my fingers and really warm up that product and spread it around a little bit on my nose. Okay. And I'm going to make sure that I have those eyelids. This is just kind of a fresh face, dewy look that I'm going for. Okay, so that's done, and then I'm going to go in with, I haven't tried that. I got this in my Ipsy bag. This is called Trust Fund Beauty. That glow though, so we'll see. This can go one of 2 ways. It looks kind of champagne-y, so it might look more like a blush, but we'll see what happens. We're trying it out. It's pretty dark. It's peachy, so it might be more like a blush. We'll see. First impressions here. No, it's not that too bad. Kind of just almost like I put Vaseline on my skin, really. It's very moisturizing. Okay. And then I'm going to go in with my lipstick. I'm just going to keep it simple today. I'm not going to line my lips. I think I'm just going to go in with a little bit, maybe dot on some Tarte, and the Tarte Wonder lip cream. It doesn't say the shade. Where's the shade? I have no clue, guys. Maybe I'm not looking the right area. It's kind of like a rosy peach. I'm going to dot that on my lips and then just work that in with my fingers. Just for kind of a sheer coverage. Actually, this shade's not too bad. I should use it more often. It's got a little bit of a pinky glow, but it's not too bad. It's not too bad at all. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with Burt's Bees. And this shade, I can tell you guys what it is. It's Zinnia, and it's just one of those Burt's Bees tinted lip balms. And I'm just going to put that on top. I got a little black thing on my cheek. And that's my quick, easy, dewy get ready with me. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.